Hello guys, and welcome back to my video. So in this video we are continuing with our e-commerce series using Flutter in Firebase. So we'll be building a full stack application. So let's continue with today we are going to be retrieving products from Firebase firestore. So let's go into our models folder. So let's go into our models folder and then let's go to product model. So inside the product model, what I'm simply going to do is I'm just going to delete this, and then what we need is we need a product ID. We need a product ID. We need the product name. We also need the product image. And we also need the price, which is going to be a double. And we also need an odd price. Let's say, for example, if there's a discount. And the other thing that we need a boolean to display if a product is available or not. And then we also need the description, product description. And then I also need the product name, the category name, in case product belongs to a certain category. So after doing this, what we need to do is we need to generate a data class. We generate a data class. Okay, so now we have generated a data class. So now what we are going to do is let's go into our Firebase console. So if you have created a project, if you've been following along, let's create a folder called products. So we are not yet uploading. Let's create a folder. Let's name it products. So in this folder, let's upload the products. So we are going to use only 3 products in this example. Okay, so we have ARV drugs. Let's just copy this access token, and then let's go to our Firebase database. Let's create another collection. Let's name the collection products. Auto ID. Let's say we have the image. And then we have the name, the product name. We said it's going to be ARV drugs. Also need the description. So for the description, what we are just going to do is just go on Google and then type lorem ipsum, and then we are going to just generate some dummy text that we are going to use as description. So let's say 35 words. Then let's generate. Let's copy this, and then let's paste it in the description section. And we also need the price. Also need the price. So for the price, let's just say it's going to be a double. So let's just select number, and then for the price is going to be 6.99. Let's add another field, old price. Old price, let's say it's $8.99. Let's change it from number, and then we are going to have is available, which we are going to set to true since we have the products in our store. Yeah, so basically that's it for this. Okay, this is supposed to be 8.99. Okay, so that's it for first product. As you can see, now we have our first product. So let's just add a second product to the collection. So first of all, let's go back to the Firebase storage. Let's copy the access token. Let's copy the access token. Let's go back to firestore database products. Let's say 8 document auto ID, and then name, it's going to be clinical mask, and then image, let's just paste the access token, and then description, let's go back and copy our lorem ipsum dummy text. Then let's go back and paste it, and then the price is going to be a number. So let's say it's going to be 99 cents for the clinical mask, and then the price, old price, is going to be a double. So we're going to select number, and then let's say it's going to be $20, and then is available. It's going to be a boolean. Let's set this to true. So yeah, that's basically it. Let's save the second product, and then let's go for our third product and our last product, and then we jump back into writing the code to retrieve these products in our application, in our Flutter application. So let's copy this access token. Let's go back to Firebase, firestore database products, and then we're going to say add document. We're going to select auto ID for this part. The name is going to be malaria tablets. Image, let's just paste the access token, and then the description, let's just copy our lorem ipsum dummy text. You can also add more products into your database, and then let's go to the price. Number, let's give it $9.99, and then like old price, let's just say $4.99, and then old price, let's just say 6.99. Let's change this one to, since it's a boolean, 6.99, and then we'll say is available. In this instance, let's set this boolean to false. Yeah, let's set this to false. Okay, so now that we we have added these products into our Firebase firestore. Let's go back into our Flutter project. So what we are going to do is, in the previous section we have been using fake data, as you can see. So what we are going to do is we are going to just get rid of this. We are just going to get rid of this fake data folder. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. So now what we are going to our services file. If you go services file that we created in the previous episode, if you have not watched the previous episode, make sure you go back there. So what we are going to do is, let's just create a dat file called product service .dat. So in this, what we are doing, we are just going to create a class called product service. A class called product service. So what we are going to do is, we're going to just create a variable of Firebase firestore. Then say firestore. So now we need to import this undefined class. What we need to do is we need to import so what we can just do is, let's go into a category service. On the imports, let's just copy this, import cloud firestore. Let's just copy this. Let's go back into our product service class, and then let's just paste it on top. Okay. So what we are going to do now is, we are just going to create a constructor called product service. In this constructor, we're going to say required Firebase firestore Okay, this is supposed to be a small letter S. And then we are going to set this variable that we created on the top, the firestore, to the one in our constructor. Right, so let's put a semicolon, and then we are going to create a collection reference. We're going to create a collection reference that's going to retrieve products from our Firebase firestore. So now we need to go into our constants, into a file that we created, constants. Let's go to our Firebase constants. So what we are going to do is let's just copy this, and then let's just paste it below, and then let's change the categories to products, something like this, and then let's also change this variable to products. Okay, so let's go back into our product service. Inside this collection, what we are going to do is we are going to say Firebase constants dot, let's import it. We're going to say Firebase constant dot products. So okay, so what this line of code does is that it's a collection reference. So what it's doing is it's referencing it will be referenced to this product collection. Remember that in Firebase Firestore we store data as a collection, and then inside the collection we have documents. So what it's just doing is just referencing to this products collection here. It's just referencing to this products collection that we are going to use to retrieve products into our Flutter application, right? So what we are going to do is we are going to create a stream which is going to retrieve a stream of a list of products. So let's go into if we go into a product model. Okay, so this is supposed to be a list product model, and then we're going to say get products. So let's import this product model. What we're going to do is we are going to return the products. We're going to return the products from our collection reference, a snapshot of the products. And then inside that snapshot of the products, we want to map through each and every document. So what we are going to do is we are going to, inside the snapshot of these products, we are going to map through each and every document. As you can see, we have this document that contains our products. So we are going to be mapping through each and every document. And then let's first create a list of an empty product. Then we are going to loop through every document. And then we are going to add each and every product in our documents inside our list that we have created here. and then we need to return other products. Let's just put a semicolon here. So what we are going to do is we are going to we are going to use a stream that's going to retrieve products from our Firebase Firestore. So now we are just going to return the product and then the snapshot from the products, and then we are going to loop each and every document in our collection. As you can see, we are going to loop through each and every document. As we are looping through each and every document in our collection, we are going to be adding it into our list, and then after that we are going to return a list of products. So now that this list will be populated with the products from the Firebase Firestore. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do, but this one we are just going to create in this video, but we are going to use it later. We are also going to create another stream also, which is going to retrieve a list of products, product model, and then get you're going to get the product by ID, and then we're going to string, and then we're going to use a product, we're going to use the product ID, then let's just copy this. It's just the same. Let's just copy this, and then let's just paste it also here, and then let's change this to doc. Inside the doc, okay, I made a mistake. Let's just return products dot doc. We're going to use product ID, dot snapshot, and then dot map. We're going to map through each and every snapshot, and then we are going to say product, since we want to retrieve a single product from map. Let's change this to model. It's supposed to be product model. Yeah. Then we're going to event map string dynamic. Okay. Same product model is in the type of so let's just, I made a mistake. Let's just say products product ID dot snapshot dot map say product model dot from map event dot data as map string dynamic. Okay, there's an error, I don't know why this is like this. Oh, let's I made a mistake here. This is not supposed to be a list, since we are only getting one product. Yeah, so we are only getting one product, because we want to retrieve one product by its ID. So what we are doing is we are just using this product ID, and then inside the products, as you can see, inside the products we have these products, and then we have this document which we are going to retrieve by product ID. So let's say if a certain product ID matches this document ID, this will be the only product that will be retrieved. Okay, so now that we are done with the product service, what we are just going to do is we just need to create a provider that we are going to use to retrieve this product service in our product controller. So I'm going to say product service provider is equals to provider which is going to take in a reference. Then we are going to say return. We are going to return the product service Firebase firestore, and then we are going to say ref.watch. Remember we created Firebase firestore providers in the previous videos. If we go into our providers folder, as you can see, let's go inside the Firebase providers. We have the Firebase firestore provider, so we want to retrieve that Firebase firestore provider. Okay, so now let's just put a semicolon and let's import Flutter Riverpod. Okay, let's import Flutter Riverpod. Okay, so now we are done with product service, so let's move on to the product controller. Okay, now let's move into the product controller section. So in our controllers folder, we are going to create a file called product controller. Product controller.dat. Then let's create a class product controller extends. It's going to extend a state notifier from Riverpod, which is a type of boolean. So a type of bool. And then let's just let's import Flutter Riverpod. Okay, now we are just going to create a couple of variables. We're going to create the product service variable, product service, product service. We're also going to create reference, which is going to be reference. We're going to create storage service, storage service, like this. Let's import. So let's import the product service class. Let's import the storage service. Okay, in this video, let's just leave the storage service. We'll talk about it later in the coming videos. So in the constructor, let's just say product controller. Then also need super, which is going to be false. Okay, I made a mistake. It's supposed to be required. So it's supposed to be product service. I made a typo. Okay, so let's create a stream, which is going to be a list. Product model. We're going to use this to retrieve products from Firebase firestore. Okay, and then we are just going to return product service dot get products. Let's import the product model. We're also going to do the same thing for retrieving a product by ID. We are going to say stream product model get product by ID. with string product ID. Then we are just going to return product service dot get product by ID. Okay, yeah, that's it for retrieving products. That's it that's it for the product controller. Now let's create the providers. Products controller provider. This goes to state notifier provider. Which is going to be of type product controller and boolean. And then final. Now we are going to retrieve the product service. Final product service. This goes to ref dot watch product service provider. And then we are going to return product controller product service. Then let's just put a semicolon. Okay, now let's create a string provider for retrieving our products. So what we are going to do is we are going to say final get products provider is goes to stream provider. Reference dot watch products controller products controller provider dot notifier dot get products. Okay, so now we are done with the products controller. Let's move into, now we are creating the UI. So if we move into the products widget, if you remember, if we move into the product widget, what we are going to do is let's just change this stateless widget to consumer widget so that we may be able to consume providers. Consumer widget, let's import Flutter Riverpod. Okay, and then in the build constructor, let's just the widget reference. So what I'm going to say is final products is goes to reference dot watch get provides, get products. Get products provider. Let's import this. Then let's go and copy this. Let's just cut this, and then let's return products dot when. So here we're just going to say data error stack trace, and then let's just return the error. Inside our components we have the error widget. Yeah, let's just return the error widget. Let's import it. Error. I'm saying error dot toString. String, and then for the loading we need to display the loader. Okay, let's just import it, and then let's return the widgets that I did just let's return these widgets. So we are just going to make changes. Here we are just going to say data.length. Okay. Then instead of image.asset, we are just going to change this to image.network, since now we are now getting these images from a network. And then I'm going to say data index dot image. Let's change this also. Let's just data supposed to be name. Let's change also this for the price. let's just wrap this into, let's just wrap this with a row. Then let's just copy this, and let's just paste it below. Then let's just change this to old price. Inside here, let's just change this, and then let's just put a decoration. Decoration. Let's just say deco. Okay, let's just say decoration text input decoration dot okay, I forgot how to put a line through, so let's just I'll just search how to do it, and then we can just change it in the next video. So now what we need to do is let's just say main axis alignment, we want a space between this space between okay, let's go down. Let's go up. There must be an error. Let's just delete this line. And then let's go into our home categories widget. Let's get rid of this import statement. Okay. So now that we are done with our retrieving products from Firebase Firestore, let's just restart debugging and see if everything is working well on our emulator. Let's see. So I think we still have one error in the products widget. Let's check what's going on. let's just remove this. Okay, so let's just restart our emulator and see. So as you can see, now we are now getting our products from Firebase Firestore. But as you can see, I wanted the old price to be cancelled. So what we can do is let's go into our then into our products widget, under text, under old price. We can just say decoration text decoration dot line through. Okay, let's just reload this and let's see how it now appears in our okay, perfect. So now that we have retrieved categories from Firebase Firestore, we have retrieved products from Firebase Firestore. In the next video, we are going to be creating the product details screen, and in the next videos, we are going to be talking about how to add products into cart, favorites, and then how to make orders. And also in the later videos, we are going to create the admin panel for the e-pharmacy application. So thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.